The debate comes amid the controversy sparked by President Donald Trump's remarks casting doubt over the mail-in voting system to be adopted for the 2020 presidential race. Member of the grassroots organisation Code Pink and human rights activist Michelle Elner brings us more details.
With 4 weeks before the election day, more than 3.8 million Americans have already voted in an electoral contest that is anything but usual. President Trump has repeatedly questioned the mail-in voting, and in doing so, he may be intentionally discouraging some voters that are afraid of contracting COVID-19 by going to the polls from voting. It is a well-known fact that high voter participation favors the Democratic candidate over the Republicans one, like Trump. Among the real possibilities that are being considered by the Republicans is that the Trump campaign, alleging fraud as a result of mail-in voting, could ask state legislatures, which the Republicans dominate, to appoint electors. The U.S. Constitution gives the state legislatures the power to appoint electors to the Electoral College, which ends up electing the nation's president. Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., turned to social media to call for able-bodied people to join an electoral army for his father, to scrutinize polling centers. This tactic will discourage voters from going to the polls, fearing violence from white supremacists who also happen to be Trump supporters. President Trump has repeatedly refused to state that he will leave office in a peaceful transfer of power if he loses. The problem is that in the U.S., there is no electoral council that could oversee the election or determine who is the victor. We count on the loser to act in good faith and accept the reality. If elections 20 years ago won by George W. Bush is any indication, what may take place on November 3rd is a series of electoral challenges that may reach the Supreme Court, where Republicans, if they succeed in naming a new justice before November 3rd, will have a 6-3 advantage. In the state of Virginia, Michelle Elner from Code Pink.